and preserve our planet. It is a call to action for individuals, communities, and nations to come together and work towards a more sustainable future. With that being said, let us focus our attention to the screen as we look back at the beautiful and memorable journey of victory of our reigning Miss Earth Queens last year in Vietnam. Let's all watch this.
Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to Visa 2023 in Vietnam! After 13 long years, Miss Earth has finally come back to Vietnam to find its new queen, and this time everything is happening right here.
At this point, we'd like to thank all our sponsors and partners, our heartfelt gratitude for supporting Miss Earth 2023 in Vietnam. The long wait is finally over. Miss Earth 2023 is here.
We both know it right away.
Miss Earth 2023 has had an unforgettable and emotional journey. With the pride and respect, I can say that Vietnam has truly welcomed all the delegates with hospitality and warm heart. And now let's get started the grand final and coronation night. Thank you so much.
First to advance to the top 20 is Netherlands,
Thailand,
Belgium,
South Africa,
Philippines,
Bulgaria,
India,
Puerto Rico,
Albania,
Zimbabwe,
Brazil, yeah, Canada, England,
Mauritius,
Russia,
USA,
Kazakhstan,
Venezuela,
Vietnam.
Indonesia. Let's welcome back top 20, you guys.
Your body drives me out of my mind. Think I'm crazy, well maybe you're right. Spend the night with me, everything goes.
Brazil,
South Africa,
Venezuela,
the Netherlands,
Philippines,
Albania,
Puerto Rico,
Indonesia,
Thailand,
Russia,
Kazakhstan.
Nothing more than beautiful. So basically, like, I'm very proud to be here again.
I just hope the best of luck for the next round. I'm expecting smart answers.
question is,
And we need to be very practical in our ability to use technology.
Environment and our surrounding is more important because that's where we were born. That's what respects us, so we should respect it.
The essential of life, we forget the nature, we forget where we were from, we forget how we were.
Then no matter what the age is, then it should be validated and should be accepted with the proper guidance. Thank you.
and we would love to have any one of you to be the new Miss Earth. Let's start with Miss Earth Fire.
Who will become Miss Earth 2023? The moment of truth.
Prepare to meet your new queen. Ladies and gentlemen,
That must be the final result.
Miss Earth 2023 is...
I'm so honored to announce Vietnam is the home country for Miss Earth 2024.
Does design inspire imagination? Or does imagination inspire design? Design. Imagination.
Did you guys enjoy that? Yes, beautiful memories indeed. Let's give a round of applause for the 23rd edition of Miss Earth in Vietnam. Now I'm going to ask you the real question. Are you guys ready to meet our queens? I don't think I can hear you. Are you guys ready to meet our queens? There we go. Passionate advocates for our planet, please join me in welcoming the reigning Miss Earth Queens, a truly remarkable quartet of beauty, intelligence, and environmental advocacy. First, we have the reigning Miss Earth Fire 2023 from the land of smiles, Thailand, whose grace, elegance, and unwavering commitment to environmental conservation has captivated hearts and minds around the world. Let us give her a mabuhay welcome, Miss Earth Fire 2023, Cora Blio. Alongside Cora, we are delighted to welcome the reigning Miss Earth Water 2023 from the land of Blue Dragon, Vietnam, whose tireless efforts to raise awareness about water conservation and environmental protection have made a lasting impact on communities far and wide. Please all welcome Miss Earth Water 2023, Do Lan Han. And now we are honored to have the reigning Miss Earth Air 2023 from our beloved country, the Philippines, whose passion for sustainability and dedication to making a positive impact on our planet inspires us all. A huge welcome to Miss Earth Air 2023, Ileana Marie Aduana. And last but certainly not the least, we have the reigning Miss Earth 2023 from the land of the Eagles, Albania, whose grace, elegance, and unwavering commitment to environmental conservation has captivated hearts and minds around the world. Let us show her our warm Filipino hospitality, Miss Earth 2023, Drita Ziri.
She's the woman of the earth, spreading love and joy, fun and laughter. Woman of the earth, making miracles forever after. Loving, caring, working, sharing, teaching, singing, mothering.
Ladies and gentlemen, our Miss Earth 2023 queens. We would also like to acknowledge Mr. Paul Izon Reyes for the beautiful bouquets of our queens. Together, these extraordinary women represent the epitome of beauty for a cause, the embodiment of the Miss Earth ethos of environmental stewardship, advocacy, and empowerment. Please join me in showing our appreciation for their remarkable achievements and unwavering dedication to making our world a greener, cleaner, and more sustainable place for generations to come. Once again, ladies and gentlemen, your Miss Earth 2023 queens. Now, ladies, you may now take your seats as we begin this afternoon's media conference. Now to our friends from the media, you may now proceed to our designated microphone stand, state your name and your media affiliation, and begin your questions to our Miss Earth queens.
Good afternoon. Welcome to the Philippines International Peace.
Mabuhay, and
to
thank you
Miss
so much.
Ileana, the host queen. Okay, my first question is for Miss Earth 2023 Drita series. So, how does your title change your life?
Oh, it changed it 100%. I really was expecting a big change, but never the one that happened, especially in Albania. Now I have more chances to connect, and the networking in Vietnam after the final night and everything really opened up so many doors for me, even when it comes to my profession as hosting and a model, but also to my advocacy. So it really changed my life 100% in the best way possible.
Okay, follow-up question. How do you find our country, our people and geography and culture and traditions?
Oh my God, amazing. I knew Philippines was hot. Liana texted me before I came here and she was showing me all the places. And as soon as I entered the airport, it was only good vibes. Everyone was smiling and welcoming me. It was really heartwarming and incredible. And then we had the chance to visit one of the most beautiful islands in Philippines, I think, Boracay. I got even a tan. The sun was so hard, but so beautiful. The sea was amazing. The people amazing. I really don't think that this experience better. I mean, until the finals of Miss Philippines Earth.
Okay, and for the three elemental queens, I have one question for you all. Okay, what and what environmental project would you like to accomplish before your reign ends?
So I, in Albania, already started, especially with the mayor of Tirana. We did planting trees and we're focusing a lot on educating young children because it was always part of my life, starting from young children and then to older people and everyone else. Because if we really get to children and teach them young about everything, about the importance, how to take care, make it fun for them, but also they learn everything, then it's going to be easy for them in the future to do so. And there are so many activities that start now, but you don't see everything now because sometimes it takes time to achieve beautiful things.
Okay, same question for Miss Water.
Okay, hello everyone. My name is Dolanang. I'm your Miss Earth Water 2023. And I'm here today coming from Vietnam, and I just want to say thank you so much for having me. And thank you for your question. So before my reign, before I pass on my reign as Miss Earth Water, what I want to do is in Vietnam, as someone who was born in Vietnam, growing up with the Vietnamese culture, our agriculture in Vietnam is, all our crops are planted, all our trees are planted, by the common people, people just like myself. And I feel like everyone in the provinces who are far away from the cities, far away from metropolitan areas, they don't have good health care. And what I want to do, and I've been actually working with the team to go to the mountain areas and then to meet indigenous people, and we do medical missions. So now what I want to do is I want to spread that, and I want to make it into an even bigger project to bring more health care to the common people in provinces that are planting trees for our countries, is taking care of our agriculture. So that's what I'd like to do and accomplish before my reign.
Hello everyone! Isang makakalikasang araw. I'm really honored to be here. Before I start off with, the environmental projects that I already planned, I would like to quickly take this opportunity to express my deepest gratitude to every single one of you here in this room. It's been a while since we gathered up all together again. So thank you to my Pro Media family for making this event happen. Also to Carousel Productions and the Miss Philippines Earth and Miss Earth organization. So thank you. And I've been really vocal about my environmental initiatives ever since I joined Miss Philippines Earth. So I've been vocal also about my 17 Sustainable Development Goals travel. So that's what I did all throughout my reign as the Miss Philippines Earth. And I've been to all 17 regions conducting the 17 community outreaches, talking about urban gardening and how it can help out with, poverty and hunger, all those things that can be included in the 17 SDGs. But now that I am also the reigning Miss Earth Air, I actually strategized another project, and I'm about to concretize it. And if you guys remember my UN speech, I also mentioned that I'm about to do a pamphlet summary of the 17 Sustainable Development Goals. So now that I was able to experience and went around the 17 regions, I now have a lot of lessons that have been learned, lessons that I was able to share to other people, and also a lot of experiences from that trip. So that is what is going to be included in the pamphlet summary. So hopefully it will be concretized soon. And I'm also hoping for the help of our very beautiful and eco-friendly Earth Queens here to make it happen. And hopefully it's also going to be a group project, hopefully.
Thank you so much. I want to thank you guys all so much for the kind hospitality. I've just been so happy since I land. Everybody showed me so much kindness, and I'm just super excited right now, if you can't tell. But for my advocacy that I want to complete is Miss Earth Thailand and we've been working with a lot of organization, Channel 5 in Thailand as well, and also I got to meet one of the prince, Thailand, that we had a little lunch date, and then we were talking about the green initiative where Thailand is taking for green energy when it comes to renewable energy. Because right now, Thailand is trying to step into a more renewable energy, electric cars, and everything we're trying to do, we're trying to lessen our carbon footprint. So I'm really excited to work with all the organization, and I've been vocal on my social media accounts talking about what we can do, to less our carbon footprints. So I'm really happy to be here and also to see you guys and talk about it more in depth later, but I know there's more questions to be said, so thank you guys.
Okay. Good afternoon, ladies. Welcome to the Philippines. Mabuhay. I have two questions for each and every one of you. My first is, I know that Drita and Cora have been here for a few days now, and Lan is has been here for just a little less than a day. Yesterday, you arrived yesterday. Yes, okay. So, how is it? Has it been so far? What have you enjoyed most in our country?
Well, except of the amazing hospitality that I mentioned earlier, we tried so many different foods, even here in Boracay. Yesterday we had a mukbang with Cora, Jollibees. This was the first time. It was we came here and this question was made to us, what do you want to try? And she was like, oh, I want to try Jollibees. So I was like, I guess I have to try it too. And we've really been enjoying the Philippines culture. And honestly, I wasn't expecting it to be so similar to Albania. Like the people, everyone, the welcoming, everyone's trying to make us feel home. Not like we're visiting a place, but like we're visiting and coming back home. So I'm very excited. Also, the fact that Miss Earth is based in the Philippines really makes people even more drawn into it. So that is something that we also felt.
So, Cora, you have just fulfilled your sister's wish.
Yes, indeed. So, yes, because I told my sister I was coming to the Philippines. She screamed at me and told me I need to try Jollibees because she had had it once before and she fell in love. So that's what I was raving about when I got here and I saw Drita. I was just talking, we have to. So yes, we did do a mukbang. We ate in Drita's room on her bed. Got a little messy, but it's okay. But what I enjoy the most, of course, of the Philippines is your hospitality, your kindness, and also your culture. You guys are very kind at heart. You show it by just smiling, your expression. And I fell in love with Boracay. I fell in love with the sand there. When it comes to me, I love the beach. And when I got to Boracay, the sand is nothing like I've ever felt or seen before. I was actually, me and Drita was tanning, and I was building sandcastle while she was, eating up all the sun. And I was just running around building sandcastles. And the food, oh, the food is so good. It's different from Thailand. Everything actually looked really similar, and I felt like I was in Thailand. But once I, look in more depth, I look in closelier, it's like, wow, there's so many differences from Thailand and Philippines. The taste, the appearance looks the same, but the taste, the felt, it's just so different. There's so many tiny little details. I accidentally spoke Thai to one of the staff at the hotel because I thought they were Thai. I was like, oh wait, no, you're at the Philippines. But I love it here. Please, I don't want to leave. Please, keep me here. But yes, that's all.
Yes, so just as you said, I did arrive just yesterday, but already in just one day with the hospitality and the welcoming, all the warm welcoming, as well help of Carousel Production. Since the airport, I met so many fans, and I even was able to go have dinner. And I just want to say that, like, I feel like the Filipino people, right? Like, you guys are made of love, because I feel that love, like, when I got here. And I just feel like I wasn't even away from home. I felt like I was just right at home. So I want to say thank you so much for all of that love and for all of your hospitality. And I actually had a dish that is life-changing. It's called halo halo. Yes, it was amazing. And I actually, like, as I was eating halo halo, I said, I'm gonna go back to Vietnam and I'm gonna open up a halo halo shop.
Wow.
And I'm gonna spread the love of the Filipino people in their food. So yeah, I just want to say thank you so much. And I will enjoy the rest of my stay here. And this is my first time in the Philippines, but it will not be my last. Yeah, thank you.
Yana, if you had one day, all of you, all the four of you together, just for one, where would you bring them?
The first thing that came into my head was Boracay, because it's like our turf now, the pro media turf. But they've been there, so I'd like
Not
to take
me.
them.
Not me.
Oh, not you.
Not
Probably
me.
every
You
one
can
of
take
us in
me.
Boracay. Ooh.
Once more.
We're probably gonna do that next time, probably. But since they're only gonna be here up until the 12th of May, if I'm not mistaken, right? Till the 13th of May, I'll probably take them to my province, which is Laguna. Well, I've been to 17 regions, but Laguna is always my home, and I would love for them to see, the beautiful waterfalls that we have there, and also in probably in San Pedro. We have a lot of stuff there too, malls that you can go to, where we can you guys can see a lot of Filipino stuff there too. And I'm actually very happy to say that they're also coming with me to my second home in Mindanao, which is Bukidnon. And we're all gonna be flying there on May 9th all together. So I'm excited for them to also, experience the warmth, the love, and the support of the Bukidnon people. And if you guys have experienced the warmth of the Filipino people here in Manila, in the metro, you're gonna be so surprised when you get to Mindanao, because they are so supportive too. You guys are gonna love it there. So I'm excited for them to see it, and also, conduct environmental initiatives there, do forums, and you also get to meet the Miss Philippines or 2024 girls. So I'm excited for you guys to see that.
And finally, I'd like to ask each and every one of you also the same question, like the slogan of Miss Earth is beauty for a cause. Now, if you could be given a chance to make a new slogan for Miss Earth, considering the changes that has been happening in our climate and all that all throughout the world, what would it be and why?
I don't think I would change the slogan, because that slogan took so many queens and set their standards too high and actually made difference in our environment and the way that people that follow Miss Earth thought. So I don't think I would change it. Beauty for a cause literally means beauty, not only the appearance, but on the inside. Not only having knowledge and knowing about Earth and what you should do in order to prevent damages or try to provide a better life for our Earth, but also to love it, to have passion, to care for it, and to want to know more and to want to know how to take care of it. That's why I personally do not think that I would ever think of changing the slogan of Miss Earth, because it has a deep meaning that's engraved in every girl, woman who participated in Miss Earth, not only the winners, but all the delegates, even in our national pageants, that we fight to share and to voice out our problems and what we think is right for our Earth.
Thank you.
Yes, actually, I would have to agree to that. Beauties for a Cause is our slogan, and it has been our slogan since the establishment of MPE and ME way back in 2001. And definitely, it's beautiful, yeah.
beauties for a cause. And but if I am to be given a chance to rename it, I would have to say Earth Queens can make it happen. Because everything that we do as Earth Queens, we can always make it happen, you know, with our hard work, with our commitment. And we're not only pertaining towards, you know, doing something for the environment, for our nature, but we also make it happen for our people. We do our best. We do the best things and our best effort to provide something and, you know, contribute something to the community. And I think that's what makes our Earth Queens, us the Earth Queens, really stand out.
Everyone, yeah, I would have to agree with Drita as well, our Earth Queen, because for myself, I believe that Miss Earth internationally has been a platform that has provided us as individuals to participate and come together with everyone is different, but we're able to use this platform to showcase our individuality, but also work towards the same cause, which is what Beauty for a Cause stands for. And I just believe that it doesn't need to change, because Miss Earth will and has and always will be the platform for all of us to come together, beautiful as one and for the same cause.
Well, if I were, to be able to make a new slogan, I would call it, I would say, stand strong and tall for our Mother Earth. Because when it comes to trying to help our Mother Earth and save it from the damage that we're causing it could be very difficult because of the system that us humans ourselves have set up for her. So being able to stand strong and not back down what you believe in and voice your concern and advocate, it may be hard, but you have to be strong for it and be your beautiful self and your true self. I really like the original one as well, but through your girls, yeah, they all said I agree with Drita, but yeah, that's it.
Thank you very much. Enjoy the rest of your stay here in the Philippines. Thank you.
Thank you.
Mabuhay and welcome to my country. I'm Armin Adina representing the Philippine Daily Inquirer. Well, that's the fun part. I'm gonna get serious with my question. The UNESCO has reported that since 2009, 749 environmental journalists have faced intimidation and violence, 44 have been murdered, and only 5 convictions have been recorded. How does that make you feel as Earth Queens, and what is your message to environmental journalists continuing their pursuit for environmental protection?
Thank you so much for this question and bringing up this information, because it's important to see. And sometimes you feel sorry to see that how many people are trying to be pushed down or to get the voice stolen from them when they're trying to share such important information for our Earth, that maybe if it goes to the right ear, it can have the right changes can happen. My message to them would be to stand strong, to try to have the right people besides them, because when you have the right people beside you, you're gonna want to know better, to be better. Sometimes you're gonna fight your fears, and the people who come against you, you're gonna try to fight them too. We are Earth Queens for a reason, because we voice out problems that maybe other people can. So, it's always okay to ask for help and to share your problem, and sometimes, to make it known, to make it televised, that I want to share this for Mother Earth, but there are people who are not allowing me. Even though to the times that we have come today, social media is something that everyone has. Everyone has access, and it's very easy to share something in there, make it public, and make people to gain attention from it. So at this point, all I can say, and my message would be to stand strong and fight every allegation, fight everyone who's trying to steal your voice, because your voice is only yours, and you use it for the best of your ability. Thank you.
Yes, definitely. This is a very disheartening reality, definitely. And I feel like it's getting more serious. And, that kind of fact really demotivates other people to do something for the Earth. So I think that as Earth Queens, we have this platform to really speak up about it and been mentioning, it is always good to use up your voice to speak up for the things that you know are right and for the things that you know you deserve and also the other people deserve. So I think that I am doing my part also of taking up the platform to raise awareness on the things that essentially matter, especially that every time that I've been invited to speaking engagements as a resource speaker, I educate the people about it. I try to inject ideas to the other people and also the situations that our environmentalists are experiencing so that they would be aware too, and so they would also take up the platform to speak up about them, basically. Because the only thing that I want for people to understand is the only key to work our way up is through togetherness, and it is because of our interconnectedness as people. And if we don't work together, then we'll get stuck at an impasse, and definitely we don't want that. And as beauty queens, we have the platform all the time, and we are actually very privileged. A lot of beauty queens are being looked up to more than other people in the upper echelon, right? So this is what I always want to share to other beauty queens out there. We are public role models, and we have to always be the best versions of ourselves, be the most knowledgeable persons of ourselves, just so other people can also get inspired. And I hope that I am doing, my best effort to do that and inspire other people to do the same with me.
I think that Drita and Yana actually covered a lot of what I wanted to say. But to add on to what Yana was saying, it is difficult to get everybody to agree on one thing. And for me, for myself, your question is, how are we feeling about it? I'm after hearing about what you just shared, the facts. I feel this strong need that we need to raise more awareness, but also educate our youth, because our younger generation is going to be our future. And I feel like currently they hold the ability, they hold the potential to actually change our future. And if we can't change the minds of the people who are currently in the situation, then maybe we can help push or bring awareness and also help educate our younger generation, so that when they grow up, they're already exposed to what is happening to our environment, happening, to our Mother Earth, and that way they're able to make a change, a bigger change than we're able to. So, yeah, I really believe that we can have a more sustainable future if we invest in our youth's mindset.
Thank you. How about Cora?
Well, of course, this is really devastating news, and my heart goes out to the family that has lost their, kids, their fiance, husband, wives. Um, as a society, we need to learn empathy, because if we feel what other people can feel, if we can feel for Mother Earth, we would not want to hurt it. And that these environmentalist journalists that's out there wanting to spread their advocacy, spread their message, they're doing this not for themselves, but for others, for our planet Earth. They're putting their life on the line just so they can save our lives, just because they can save Mother Earth. And I'm sorry, getting emotional. I just wish that we can all have empathy and look into each other's eyes and just tell each other that we love each other. We want to save our Mother Earth for each other, so we can stay on, stay together for a long, long time. But yes.
Thank you very much for those answers. That will be all from me, and I thank you.
Thank you.
Hi, Queens. This is Pao Kanyamong Mabuhay. Welcome to the Philippines. We would like to know what Filipino words have you learned aside from Mabuhay. Let's start with Cora. Or did you teach them a Filipino word?
Well, of course, we all know Mabuhay, and oh my God.
Makita, right? Makita.
Mahal kita.
Oh, okay. Yes, I love you. Can you guys help me?
Mahal kita.
Mahal kita.
Yes, mahal
Okay.
kita.
Mahal kita. Well, you guys, I kind of want to teach them my very distinct greeting, which is isang makakalikasang araw. You guys want to hear them say it?
Yes.
All together,
All
since
together.
yeah. Okay, so this is the very distinct greeting that I always do whenever I travel.
I'm gonna interrupt you there. Yes,
Okay.
I heard it yesterday. I tried to learn it. Oh my god.
People have heard it several times, but we can try like word per word,
okay.
right?
Okay.
So it starts off with isang,
Isang,
isang, makakalikasang,
makakalikasang,
Malakakikasang.
araw. Oh, sorry. Makakalikasang, makakalikasang, araw,
araw,
po.
araw po. Isang makakalikasa araw po.
Yay!
So that's isang makakalikasang araw po.
I
Let's
can't
try.
say it that beautifully, but I tried my best.
I'm sorry, Drita, how did you remember that? I just completely forgot the whole thing already.
So now we're gonna learn from Jita, not from Jita's probably gonna teach them backstage.
Yeah,
And
yeah.
as soon as this event,
On the way to the hotel, I'm gonna be like, let's go, girls. One more
we
time.
can do this. We can do this, and
It's
we're
going
probably
to
gonna
help
post
you
a video about it.
Yes.
And
Thank you for your question.
No problem. And just follow up, I just want to know what was your reaction when you heard that you guys will be flying here in the Philippines?
Oh, so it was so unexpected for me. I was actually gonna host an Albanian award show on the 13th of May. So I was preparing for that and I was shooting my mini programs before the show that I was gonna host. So, I was all focused in there and then my national director texted me and I have a great news for you and I have a mini bad news. I was like, oh, okay, what? And then he's like, you're flying to the Philippines. And I was like, I don't think any bad news can top that. And he was like, yeah, but you're gonna be there until the 13th, so you're not gonna host the show. I was like, I'm gonna enjoy the show from the Philippines then, what can I do? But I was so excited because I've had so many fans texting me over time, like, oh, we're waiting for you here in Philippines, and they were really waiting for me and greeting me with the most heartwarming ways. So I was definitely very excited. I was a bit stressed because I didn't have much time to, schedule everything and my outfits and everything, but the staff here was amazing. They said that we're gonna handle a lot of your gowns and everything. So to me, that was like a little bit less stressful, and I was just enjoying the waiting period to come here. And all the way, I was only in my Instagram. I'm coming, I'm coming. I was texting with Yana. I was texting with Cora, and we were just like, saying what we're gonna do. She was telling me about Boracay because she knew that we was go there. So all I can say was amazing, and I really couldn't wait to come and to be part of Miss Earth, but here in the Philippines. Yeah, thank you.
When I heard that I was coming to the Philippines, my first reaction was, when? I've always wanted to come, and I have so many friends, and just knowing that Miss Earth, Carousel Production, Miss Earth is here. I've always wanted to come visit and see, the home of Miss Earth and how it got to be where it is today. But I actually had a trip to the US planned. So when I heard about the dates, I was a little worried. However, I was so willing to come. My trip coming back to Vietnam was going to be on May 3rd, and they were telling me that there was an available flight on May 4th at 1:30 a.m. And my other flight would have landed at 11:45 p.m. And I said, okay, I'm ready to get off my plane and hop on the next one to come to the Philippines. But Carousel Production was able to help me accommodate my schedule. But yeah, that was my feeling. I was just ready to go. Yeah, I had my suitcase packed before you guys even told me about Philippines.
How about Cara?
Well, for me was I was actually out. Was at work and I had my free time, so I was playing on my phone, and then I saw a message telling me that I was coming to the Philippines. super excited. So I called my mom. I hopped on FaceTime with her. I told her I'm going to the Philippines. She was screaming with me. We were screaming with each other. She was super excited for me. You know, she always wanted me to see the world, especially the Philippines, because we have some close family friends from the Philippines, and they were always talking about how it's so beautiful, and they were always so kind and so nice. So I'm like, okay, it's just like two, three of you guys here. If I go to the Philippines, if somewhere about like Filipinos, I'm gonna be overwhelmed with the kindness and hospitality, and I was super excited when I landed, and everybody was so kind. Just from seeing their face, their look, their expression, they're so super kind, and I was super excited. I grabbed. I didn't even know what I had to bring, but I grabbed my suitcase and I was throwing my heels in first. I was like, I know I'm gonna wear high heels, so yeah. But now I'm here, and I'm just getting more and more excited every day seeing the Philippines.
Thank you so much, ladies. And my last question is for Iliana. What's next for you after Miss Philippines Earth 2024?
Yeah, so definitely I'm gonna be relinquishing the crown on May 11th to our next Miss Philippines Earth, but I'll still be the reigning Miss Earth Air. So I still got like how many months with Carousel Productions and the Miss Earth organization. But after that, of course, I'm gonna have to be focusing on stabilizing my career, probably outside of pageantry. So I'm gonna go into showbiz. Ooh, I'm actually very excited. And of course, continue with my advocacy since I still have my nonprofit organization. You know, the projects, the initiatives, the works are still ongoing, and it's only going to be strengthened even more even after I pass on the crown. So I'm really very excited. So what I'm going to do is basically, like what I said, stabilize my career, gather more engagements, you know, build my personal development, and basically focus on my personal development and personal growth and career growth too. And I think that's about it for now.
Alright, we're looking forward for that. Thank you so much, ladies, and welcome to the Philippines. Mabuhay.
Hi, ladies. Good afternoon. Mabuhay. Again, my name is Franz, but you can call me Mars Franz. 4 days from now, we will be crowning our Miss Philippines Earth. For you girls, what are the qualities should a Earth Queen possess?
Thank you for the question. First, a similar question like this was asked to us when we did the beauty, the face beauty, you know, when we were without makeup in Miss Earth. And I didn't have to think about the answer because to me, what's very important and what I value when I see a queen on stage is the authenticity. How real is, how much she shows herself and she cherishes her values, her beliefs, and is willing to share them with the world. She's willing to go on with advocacy and to fight for her spot on the earth without having to compromise her beliefs and her values. So that's why to me it's very important how authentic the girls will be. I have been seeing a little bit of them, especially since I follow Liana and she's in all the activities that they are doing. I have been eyeing some of them, so I'm not gonna say anything. I'm very excited to be in Bukidno for Miss Philippines Earth in May 11th. So yeah, I can't wait to be there and see all the girls from up close because let me tell you something. You see all of them on the activities and everything, but on stage, on the final night, they really shine. They have a different aura to them. So I think that's very important when it comes to crowning the next Miss Philippines Earth. Thank you.
Yes, actually, Gita was already showing me in the van her top two, and I was like, oh yeah, actually. And it was really fun. They're gonna get to know more about our candidates when they get there, so I'm very excited for them to meet them. But you know, on my end, well, I'm gonna be passing on the crown, my dream crown. So it's definitely gonna be 100 many qualities for that girl. And you know, I just want someone to be really true to herself and also very hardworking. Because you know me, guys, I have always been very vocal about, you know, how hardworking I am with my commitment, with my passion, and staying true to my purpose as an Earth Queen. And if I may just share very quickly, a quick backstory when I started to hint out to other people, to the media people, that I was gonna join Miss Philippines Earth way back in 2023, there were a lot of external restrictions and resistance because people are saying, oh, you should join this pageant instead. I think you're more fit for this pageant. But I just know what I want. I'm that kind of person who really pursues what she wants, and I'm that person. I'm really committed, and I do my best to make things happen. And if that makes my heart happy, then that's what I'm going to pursue. So I stood firm to that, regardless of the external resistance that I was able to encounter way back in 2023. So I pushed for it, and I just wanted to take on the challenge that, oh, if you guys think that this is not the pageant for me, because there are a lot of other pageants out there that are louder, that are more popular, then I want to take on this challenge to elevate the standards even more. I wanted to be a queen who wants or who really does her best to contribute something to the table and who can advantage the organization, and not like the pageant making a name for the girl. I wanted it to be a different way around. I want to be able to elevate the standards of the Miss Philippines Earth. And so I did. And I want for my successor to do just the same. And if she can do even better, then I'd be the happiest. Because, Earth Queen, to be an Earth Queen has always been my dream. And the Earth Crown really was my dream too. And it's going to be a hard time for me to really let it go. But if I know that I'm going to be crowning someone who is really deserving, who is really hardworking, who is really just as committed, who is just as passionate, and who is just as purposeful as I am, then it's going to be easier on my end. And I hope to see that kind of person on stage on May 11th.
Thank you, Yana. Do
Yes. As for myself, I believe that the qualities that an Earth Queen should possess, I would have to say, is that they have to be a team player. You have to be able to work with your surroundings, whether it's the people, whether it's the environment, because, all of that makes up the Earth. And, I've always believed that the efforts of 1% of 100 people is always more effective and can be more, can spread wider than 100% of one's own efforts. So I really, really, truly believe that one should bring their individuality, but also be able to merge and to work with so many different individualities for there to be, a peaceful Earth, for there to be a beautiful environment for all of us to live in.
Thank you, Du and Cara.
Well, I've also said this before on my Face of Beauty interview. It was empathy, and also to be able to stand strong, not only physical but mental. Because for empathy is because I am a person that's really emotional, as you saw like not too long ago, and the reason for that is because I feel so much, and when I do, I always wanted to make a change. I'm so committed to it. If I feel for it, I will fight no matter how hard or how long. I would be committed and stick to it. And to be able to stand strong is, because as Miss Earth Queen, we're not only on stage, interview, press conference, we're actually out there, planting trees, spreading our advocacy, and actually digging our hands deep into the dirt. Because for me is, I like to lead by example. If I'm not doing it myself, how can I think other people can do it? How do I think, I can make them do it? So by leading by example, working hard, going out in the heat, and just showing them that doing these kind of things can help our Mother Earth, and doing them together, we can really make a difference. And I'm just super happy for all the next generation of Miss Earth Queens that they're gonna be doing them as well. I just wish they are strong and are loving and kind.
Thank you so much. And quick question. Your crown is the original or the replica? Original.
This is original.
Thank you. Thank you, girls. And good luck. Best of luck on your Philippine tour. Thank you.
Thank you.
Hello, good afternoon, everyone. My name is Tita Lavinia. I'm from Titas of Pageantry, and welcome to the Philippines. I would first like to talk to Miss Thailand and Miss Vietnam. So, south here. Do you have any practices there?
Well, yes, actually. Right now, Thailand is going through a heat wave. It's even hotter than the Philippines. So when I landed here, I told the girls the weather is amazing here because compared to where I am, compared to where.
Wow. Drita is not saying anything.
Yes, we went out of the airport and we go to the hotel. And the other day we were gonna fly to Boracay, and I see her with a jacket, and I'm gagged. I'm like, what's going on? Why are you wearing a jacket? And she was like, oh, it's like the weather is so good here in Philippines. I can wear a jacket. I was sweating meanwhile, and I had a crop top one. So yeah, for her it's good because I'm guessing Bangkok is a whole other level of heat right now.
It is a
We are a
cooking
little
pot
relieved.
there.
Okay.
Oh my god, I was being cooked alive there. So yeah, so when I landed, I was like, the weather was amazing for me. But, global warming is a really big issue. And what I've been doing in Thailand, I've been really vocal about renewable energy. And I've been working with a lot of organizations, spreading the message and also taking action. And what my everyday life, what I practice is actually, using local transportation. Like in Bangkok, we have BTS, we have the MRT, we have, commutal buses. So when I go to work, or like when I go out to press conference or, doing my beauty work, I actually don't take a private car or van that often, only when it's only in the city where, for safety reason. But when I do travel to go work, it's mostly I'm taking public transportation. And I also have a little electric bicycle at
Nice.
home where, when I want to go to the local market, I just on my little electric bicycle. And it's just really, the same practices every day. When you leave a room, you turn off the AC, you turn off the light, you make sure, nothing's running, and I also really don't support the big companies there that creates a lot of carbon. I do my research. I know what to buy. I know what logos to look at the supermarket when I do buy my essential needs. So yeah, I feel like everybody should really look into our everyday life essentials, what we buy, and see if that company is willing to make an effort to change their way of producing their product.
Thank you so much. So it's more on regulating consumption.
Yes.
I see. All right. Thank you. What about Miss Vietnam, please?
Yes. So, we can sit here and talk about all the complicated, all the, hard to understand terms, and even bring in politics and talk about all the bills that are being passed in an effort to help our environment and help, global warming, help the environment and the weather change, right? The climate change. However, just like Cora said, right? It's very important that we start with our small actions, because all of the small actions will turn into big changes. And if we can just get more people to participate and, work on the small actions, I feel like the change will be huge. And in Vietnam currently, what I like doing at home, just as a small action, is sorting waste. Because waste is a huge problem, waste management, all over the world, in America, in Australia, in Vietnam. It's a big issue, and I feel like for us to be able to help the climate change, on top of using renewable energy, there has to be a solution to our waste, and definitely eating more vegetables. But yeah, so I highly suggest that everyone, we start doing small actions, just like Cora said, at home, in the comfort of our own homes, so that we can all come together and make big changes.
Thank you so much. My next question is for Yana. Hello, Yana. Good afternoon.
Hello.
So, Yana, I won't go into details, but yesterday you were definitely front and center of this discussion on social media. I'm not going to ask you a question about this, but I would like for you to maybe share a message, especially for the girls at Miss Philippines Earth, who will be competing in a few days to probably spread kindness or maybe just remind them of what they're fighting for.
Oh, definitely. Because, I've been really, really vocal about how I am all for love, for positivity, for altruism, and, be able to spread it to other people around you, because honestly, all I can say is life is too short. Life is really ephemeral, but if we live it with so much kindness and that we get to share it with other people, then it can really go a long way. And you know what? I'm seriously one of the biggest empaths out there, and I can vibe off an energy and I can sense an energy from a mile away. And my pro media family knows about it, like definitely, and so much of my close friends too. And all I want to say is we're all experiencing a tough time, but if you are kind to one another, then it can create a positive energy that can be shared to the world out there. And you know what? Definitely, as Earth Queens too, we need people who can really look up to us and who will be inspired with the way we speak, with the way we act, with the way we talk. This is how Earth Queens are seen, right? We agree on it, yeah? We are the kindest, if we are the kindest queens out there because we get to, put ourselves out there. We do the grassroots activities. We do everything from scratch. And a lot of people see us as sustainable. So we gotta be a public role model that would inspire other people, not only towards the advocacies, not only towards our works, but also towards being a good person to people and to the planet.
Thank you so much. And to Miss Albania. Miss Albania, let me take this opportunity because I don't think I'll have this opportunity again. So these folks that you see here, these are my friends. Like we've been together for so many years, and they know that I don't usually go to these places, especially if it's super far. Today, I took the motorcycle for 55 kilometers just to be here because, well, yeah, I was convinced by Miss Jam, but the real reason is because I am a fan of yours. I'm a fan of Albanian girls. Like every year, I really push the Albanian girls. So when you finally won the crown, I was super happy, and all of these folks know that I'm super happy because I was always focused on the other pageants. But I focused on this pageant because of you. So I'm just really happy to see you. I think that my followers will be so happy with this interaction. And just to let you know, I was like so into that whole Albania thing. One of my cats from when I was younger was actually named Tyran. So yes, I just want to let you know that we're very happy that you're here, and whatever it is that they're saying, you girls have amazing comm skills. So the next queens that will follow you will definitely have a harder time convincing us.
I really, really want to thank you. Albania is a very small country, and the culture of pageantry is not as improved and as in most Asian countries. So we don't have coaches. We don't have like a lot of people that teach us how to talk, how to walk. We don't have that. We have a choreographer that helps us for the national pageant, but we don't go above and beyond just because it's not a cultural thing. But Miss Shipria team really put in the effort, really, because it was the first time that my organization was going to bring a girl in the Miss Earth. So we wanted to leave a good impression, and for me, it was more luck to be Miss Earth Albania because I was not the current title holder, but I was last year's title holder. It had just been 2 months since I passed my crown, and they talked to me and they were, what are you thinking? What do you think about participating in Miss Earth? And I was like, what do I think? When do I go? You mean? So it was luck, and it was a lot of hard work for me, from my parents, and from the organization, Miss Ciprian and Deliort Association, which I take the time to thank. And what I want to add something about what Ileana said. She really is the kind of person that you sense the good vibe and the cool vibe, like meters away. And I want to say also that sometimes, even if you don't love, you don't care, or you're not kind to someone, know that there's a respect there in the middle. You don't have to go good with a lot of people, but you have to have respect for each and every one of them, because at the first place, you're showing what kind of person you are, your personality, and then you're reflecting that. You're reflecting the way you were raised, and you're reflecting the kind of people you have besides you. So be kind, be caring, be loving, and hold respect even if you don't have enough interest You're so, so, so loving, and you're willing to share the support that you've been showing us even before Miss Earth when we were doing just our little thing. So thank you so much. Thank you.
Thank you. Thank you so much, girls.
Mabuhay, and thank you for coming to our beloved country, the Philippines. By the way, I'm Kuya Eton, representing the Manila Standard. But for this afternoon, I'm a fire tree flower for the love of Miss Earth. And thank you for being the best host, Queen Yana and Team Pro Media.
Of course.
You're
Loving
always-
your shirt. That's us in the shirt, by the way, if you guys can see it.
By the way, I'm going to throw the last two questions. Okay. We've been solidly supporting Miss Earth since its initial edition in 2001. So my first question is, how do you plan to leave a long-lasting legacy as the winner of Miss Earth and as Elemental Queens?
So this April that passed, I started a little mini challenge, which was the tree challenge. Over the years, I've been seeing a lot of, like the ice bucket challenge and a lot of silly, goofy, funny challenges around it. And I thought, why not? Let's throw a challenge that has to do with our environment. And for me, I don't only have to participate with the Albanian people and the people that I had there, but also people from other countries can participate and share a video on social media. And this is also like good social media use. So I had this challenge so to the whole month of April until the 22nd when it's Earth Day. Whoever could in their garden, in their home, can plant their tree. You know, 2 and 3 wouldn't hurt, but you know, we're keeping one would be good enough. And then they can share it on social media, tag Miss Earth, tag me, and we did the Miss Earth Love Trees. And a lot of people participated, even young girls who are not in pageantry. They saw it, and I had them texting to me on Instagram, this girl also joined, this one also joined. So that made my heart so happy. So I plan in keeping up that challenge even in the upcoming year, and maybe the next Miss Earth 2024 and her elemental court can also participate and keeping going, because it's something that doesn't take much economically wise and also time wise. It's just like a 10-15 minute things. You can do it with your friends, you can do it with your family. That's why I do plan on speaking up on my advocacy and definitely creating a career that will give me my own platform to keep on sharing the Miss Earth. And I will definitely keep supporting Miss Earth until the end of my life, because it's something that I will proudly talk about to my kids one day in the future, and to everyone who's going to be meeting me in the future for work or for other kind of relationship. That's why I feel like every Earth Queen has, in one way or another, kept on with the legacy, supporting us. When I won, I had each and every, most of them, texting, commenting me like, "Oh, congratulations" and everything. So we have a very strong bond that's not gonna be, it's not gonna be break easy by no one. Let me tell you that. Trust me on that one. So I do hope I can keep up the challenge, definitely, and my advocacy, and maybe one day if I become more and more successful, I can raise awareness even more and have more incomes in order to turn the incomes in movement.
Wow,
Thank you.
thank you so much for sharing those visions and plans. You know what, Queen D3, back in 2001, we were all young, we were all healthy and slim.
You all still are.
Okay, my last question is a little bit serious. I'm a fan and member of so many dog and cats and animal pages in Facebook. So, as beauty queens or as queens of Miss Earth, how what's the meaning of you when you say hashtag empathy, hashtag compassion, and be the voice of the voiceless?
It means a lot. Cora mentioned it a little before about empathy and what it really does to us. So we should be empathic, because when you put yourself in someone else's shoes, you try to see their problems, their sacrifices, and when you understand someone's sacrifices, then you're willing to sometimes compromise on some things to have a good balanced life and good balanced relationships. Dogs and cats, we love animals. we should love animals. And there's a word that says, you see someone that treats animals badly is not a good person. And I really think that's true in Turkey, actually. They always buy food for cats and dogs on the streets. In Albania, they've started doing it. So, we should care about everything that breathes, because we're also breathing, and one day something will happen. I hope not, but everyone gets old. Something will happen that you will also need someone to take care of you. And I believe that when you do good in life, good is going to be returned. So if everything just holds that close to their heart and is kind, and maybe does a little bit more effort to do something good for someone one day, once a week, once a month, when they find their time, then definitely future they're gonna see the benefits of it. And by benefits, I don't mean do good so you can have good, but do good because you feel good with yourself and you know that you made someone happy, or you gave them something that they might have been, working for a long time and never had the chance to get it. So that's what these hashtags mean to me. It's not just something posting on Instagram or Facebook or Twitter. It's actually trying to touch someone's life by our personal stories. Maybe someone sees something similar and finds a strength indeed to go on and keep fighting for maybe their advocacy or their problems in life, because everyone has problems, even some that might not prefer to show it on social media. Some others prefer to share it, and there's no judgment in both ways. But that doesn't mean that we should support one more than another. We should support all equally and find it in our heart to sometimes put ourselves into another person's life and see that maybe that person is having a tough time, and we should be nice. You never know what someone's going through, so just be nice, be kind, be empathic. Yes. Love you too. I love the shirt, by the way. Thank you.
What about you, Queen Liana? Same question, last question.
Oh yeah, about the hashtags. There has been an incident, right? The past week here in the Philippines where an animal had been severely abused, and it really made me sad because those animals, they're really voiceless. But as beauty queens, especially as earth queens, we are their voices. So we always take up the platform to speak up about them and to raise awareness that things like this should not be tolerated at any cost. Especially that, I've been invited also to several speaking engagements. I've also talked about animal cruelty and animal abuse and how we should always steer away from it, because these are animals and these are elements on this planet that are basically, they have lives here on this land, and they're covered also by the SDG 15, by the way. Sorry, it's just in my head. Every time that I talk about a certain topic towards Earth, the SDGs just come in my mind. So they're part of the SDG 15, the lives on land, and we always gotta protect them at all costs, promote them at all costs, and prevent people from abusing them, and inculcating, to the minds of the people how imperative they are in our ecosystem, and how with our domestic animals, how they make us happy, how they make us stress-free. They contribute so much to our lives, but sometimes people lose sight of that fact, and that's a very disheartening reality. It makes me really sad because, I also grew up in a household where there are a lot of dogs. We have a lot of dogs. When I was younger, we had 11 dogs in our front yard in Laguna. So I grew up really loving them and, really showing the tender love and care towards animals. Even when even now, I have dogs too, and I'm planning to get a cat, by the way, because I'm actually very excited, because before I would steer away from taking care of cats because I feel like our qualities just won't match. But then, oh, Tita Lavinia here is smiling because she loves cats. But definitely, I'm planning to get a cat. And I recently just was given a beagle. So that's my dream dog. And I'm really excited to, take care of it even for the long term. But then again, going back to the serious topic, we should always use our voice to speak up for those voiceless elements here on our planet. Because again, the Earth is a concoction of biodiversity, and that is a part of it. And as Earth Queens, it is our duty to promote, to protect, and to preserve all of those at any cost and to all our best efforts.
Thanks so much, Queen Liana. Second to the last, Miss Vietnam or Miss Thailand.
Yeah. So just to add on, right? myself have always been an animal lover myself, always caring and, feeling very hurt whenever I see stray animals. But, I feel like we're all very benevolent people to be able to care for those animals, whether they're in our homes or whether they're running astray on the streets. And I just wanted to add on to say that, as people, we actually do rely on animals quite often. There are animals such as service animals, right? Emotional support animals, as well as service dogs that help, as well as people who are incapable of seeing, people who are incapable of moving. We rely on these animals. So I really want to make it a point to everyone that, we're all living in the same planet Earth. And I feel like to be empathetic, to be, hashtag empathy, and love, we need to take care of all living things.
Lastly, Miss Thailand.
Well, yes. Speaking about animals, I grew up with so many pet dogs and cats that are all stray. My sister and I, when we were younger, Thailand, we have a lot of stray animals on the side of the street. And when we see them, we would scream to our mother to stop the car and grab them and put them in the car. So we had like 5 stray cats, 3 stray dogs. So I really just love animals. I love all type of animals and all kind. And they're put on this planet for a purpose. We all live in this planet together. We have no right to take a life because we didn't give it. Especially animals, their role on this planet, they do so much. They shape our environment. Exactly what Eliana says, biodiversity is very crucial to sustain life on this planet. So I feel like abusing animals and abusing the things that can't speak up for themselves or fight back is really wrong, and we should teach our young ones to love no matter what. Even if you think a cockroach looks gross, don't step on it. Kick it out the house maybe. But I've never, when a mosquito bites me, I never slapped it or killed it. I would like brush them off. I also grew up really religious, so I don't like to kill. And it's just when we lead by example, we show the youngs, we show everybody around us. There's multiple ways of doing things. And when I got Miss Earth Thailand, I made sure I talked to myself and I said, when you're leading, for Miss Earth Thailand, you're showing everybody you want to lead with your brain, your smartness and think when it comes to thinking and answering questions and all that. But most importantly, it's what inside your heart. Being passionate, being empathetic, truly makes you present yourself in a better way. It makes you glow, and that's what I believe is we should all just learn to really listen to our hearts as well when we lead and talk. So yes.
Thanks so much to the 4 of you. The more we love, and salute Miss Earth. Kudos, guys.
I just wanted to take a little small moment to thank Carousel Production, Jamie Aquino, and the team for making all of this possible. And I invite everyone to watch Miss Philippine Earth Finals on May 11 in Bukidnon. Oh, what was the name? Talakag. I'm still learning, guys. And also live in the Miss Philippines Earth social media. And it will also be airing on May 12th on A2Z Channel 11. So I hope you enjoy the finals. Stay tuned to see your Miss Philippines Earth 2024. And also us, because we're going to be on the finals. We're going to see the girls. And we're going to enjoy it. So I invite you to enjoy it with us. Thank you so much to everyone who made it possible.
Likewise, I would also again like to take up this platform again to express our deepest gratitude, my deepest gratitude to every single one of you here. Thank you. I know it's a Tuesday, we're not even halfway through the week, but we all choose to be here to celebrate us, the Earth Queens, and our victory. So thank you again so much to my Pro Media family. Thank you for making this event happen. To Carousel Productions, to the MP and ME organization, thank you so much. And also, I would like to invite every one of you to please watch the grand coronation of Miss Philippines Earth 2024 in Talakag, Bukidnon, coming May 11th, 2024. See you all there.
Thank you so much to our media friends for those wonderful questions, and of course, to our Miss Earth Queens for sharing your thoughts and your journey to Miss Earth. A round of applause, ladies and gentlemen. We hope you enjoyed that. And to close our program for this afternoon, our speaker is a true visionary, a leader in the field, and a passionate advocate in celebrating a shared commitment to our planet. A commitment to protecting and preserving the Earth for generations to come. Her insights, expertise, and dedication to Miss Earth have inspired countless individuals and sparked positive change around the world. Please join me in welcoming Miss Philippines Earth 2007 and one of the directors of the Miss Earth Foundation, Miss Jean Harn.
Hello, good afternoon everybody. I'm so thankful for all of you for supporting Miss Philippines Earth and Miss Earth. Allow me to say hi to all the familiar friends. Hello. I've seen you around during my time and up until now, andito pa rin po tayo. Like what Ethan said, right? Since 2001. So, on behalf of Carousel Productions, I would like to thank you all for coming over and being here and asking all these wonderful questions. Aren't they amazing? They're all deserving queens and winners. And I am having goosebumps, like saying this, that we have the best batch ever here, right here, right? Yes. Looking forward to best batches again in the future. But of course, saying that, we would like to stress that, Carousel Productions is actually into producing really beauties for a cause. And that's really what we have been doing. And you have witnessed this through the years. You have seen this through these wonderful ladies. And this year's theme is heritage for Miss Philippines Earth. And for Miss Earth, we're still gonna keep the same theme this year. It will be heritage. We would like to get to know more about the cultures, the history of different places, not only in the Philippines, but for Miss Earth, we're going global. So isn't that exciting? Yes. So apart from, of course, knowing the history of our different countries in Miss Earth, we will also like to, of course, know how to protect our environment. It will always be part of the cause. Of course, we want to make sure that we protect not only the culture, but also, of course, our history. So that is why we are having this theme for this year. And I'm excited to see you all for the Miss Earth. This is just the start. You have seen our wonderful queens. You'll see them more on Miss Philippines Earth in Bukidnon on May 11. So please come and watch us. And on May 12, it will be telecasted in A to Z Channel 11. Please watch out for that. And of course, watch our social media live. This time is also live, so please share it to everybody and let's spread the wonderful cause of this beautiful pageant with beauties for a cause. Once again, on behalf of Carousel Productions, thank you so much to the team of Jam and Paul, Ison. Thank you so much to Britany Hotel for this beautiful venue. Let's give them a big round of applause. Thank you to all of our production team for putting this all together. And of course, Carousel Productions is so happy to have you all here. Pabuhay po tayong lahat. Sa makakalikasang hapon po.
Thank you very much, Ms. Jean Harn. Did you guys enjoy today's media conference with our queens? Truly, we can't get enough of them, right? So tomorrow, you can catch them on Good Morning Kapatid on TV5 and Kada Umaga on Net25. Please stay tuned for that. Now, as we bring the media conference to a close, I want to take a moment to express our deepest gratitude to each and every one of you for joining us today. Your presence and participation have made this event truly special, and we are immensely grateful for your support. Thank you for continuing to support the Miss Earth Foundation. Now, today we have come together not just to talk about beauty, but to shine a spotlight on the urgent environmental issues facing our world. Through the Miss Earth pageant, we have a platform to raise awareness, inspire action, and drive positive change. Now, as we look ahead to the future, we do so with hope for a world where humanity and nature coexist in harmony, where clean air, clean water, and abundant resources are accessible to all. With the passion and dedication of individuals like those of you who are gathered here today, we believe that this vision is within reach. Now, to our esteemed members of the press and guests, we invite you to join us on this journey to share our stories, amplify our voices, and inspire others to take action. Together, we can raise awareness, drive change, and build a brighter, more sustainable future for generations to come. Please give yourselves a huge round of applause for being here today. Now, of course, we can't stress it enough. Mark your calendars because Miss Philippines Earth Finals will be on May 11th in Talagag, Bukidnon. Aired live in Miss Philippines Earth social media platforms, and May 12 on A2Z Channel 11. We would also, of course, like to thank Carousel Productions, Inc., Britany Hotel in Villar City for hosting us this afternoon, and to Ms. Jam Aquino and Mr. Paul Izon Reyes and their team for organizing this momentous event. Let's give them a round of applause. And of course, Miss Earth Queens, thank you for your unwavering support of the Miss Earth brand. Together, let us continue to be champions for our planet, advocates for change, and stewards of the environment. This has been Gianna Llanes. Mabuhay ang ating kalikasan. Good afternoon. Have a great day, everybody.
Carousel Production po on stage please. Photo op with the queens. Carousel Production on stage please. Photo op po with the queens. Lahat po ng part ng Carousel Productions, akyat na po sa stage. Go po. Jane Hart. Okay, thank you, Carcel.